Okay, so good morning, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also pretty well. Thank you so much for asking. Yeah.
Okay.
So really, finally, we are here, and really, I'm so excited to talk to you. And before 1 week ago, I have sent you, I think, mail, and before the mail, I was watching one of the video with you were talking to someone else. At the situation, I came to know about you that you are English trainer as well.
Yes.
So really, at that situation, I came to know about you. You are an English trainer. So from that time, I was thinking about to talk to you and get some motivation. And your channel name also very interesting, like English dose. So that from that day, I was thinking to take dose, one dose from your side as well. That would be better for my watches and yeah, for watches and other as well. So really,
Sure.
it was very interesting moment for me. Really.
Very grateful. Thanks so much for uh, giving us so much recommendations. And yeah, this channel name is English Dose, and definitely I will provide you one dose almost. Okay. So before
Yeah,
this
yeah,
start
yeah.
session, I would like to before this start session, I would like to know about yourself because it's very important for our viewers also. Okay. So please tell me about.
Yes, sure. I would be happy to introduce myself first. My name is Ali. I belong to Gonda city of Uttar Pradesh. When it comes to talk about my profession, I'm working as a teacher. I teach in school. My subject is quite different. I teach computer in school. Yeah, as far as concerned about my education, I'm a graduate person. I did PG with my computer. And yeah, if I go for my hobbies, so really get up early in the morning, walking, it's my old hobbies. And nowadays talking to different strangers is became my new hobbies. And at the same time, I'm working on my communication skill and upload the same video on the YouTube. So I could say I'm a small YouTuber as well. So this is all about me.
Nobody is small. Everybody is in big in their place. So nobody is
Mhm.
small. Okay. So I also want to introduce myself because this is important for you also.
Sure, sure, sure,
Okay.
sure.
So well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee, as you know very well. So I belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur city. And last year I
Mhm.
completed my Master of Arts, subject of English Literature, and now I am teaching as student since 2021. I'm English trainer
Mhm.
at a job. That's it.
Okay, that's great. So really, I'm glad to hear you. I'm really, and yeah, I have a few questions that I want to ask you. Then we can go for the further conversation. Just I want to know basics about you. Like when did you start your English journey, and how did you come to as an English trainer?
You know what? I didn't think like that. I will do this types of job in my life because
Hmm.
I am preparing of the government job, and I'm
Okay.
not quite interested for this job. But someone gave me an opportunity. Do you want to teach in my institute? So I just on that time I didn't speak. I was unable to
Okay.
speak. How to speak? How to conversation with the another people? So I just thought, no, I do. I will not be do this types of work because I didn't never. So, but someone just gave me a force me. No, you can do this because your communication skills are good and everything is a good. I just thought like that. No, you can do this. So I just look at okay, maybe I try. So one day I went for the demo. On that time, I just noticed there's a lot of students who just interact with me and they want to come and they want to study with me. So not as a
Oh.
trainer, as a friend. So because I'm not
Okay.
a elder one, so they want to just study with me like a friend. So there is
Okay.
only 5 student who is coming and who took the admission in my institute. Then I was very happy because I never think like that. I just thought like that, no, okay, just give me a chance in my. So I just started teaching, and one by one my batches are becoming. So I'm just quite interested for this job. That's it.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful. So, how long have you been teaching?
I have mentioned 2021.
Okay, that's in 1.5 year it maybe have done. Okay, that's interesting. So, what do you feel nowadays? That means what are you feeling since did you start and now it's quite different, I think. So now what's your desire?
Actually, when I was start this thing. I just find a lots of mistake in my communications because
Mhm.
I was learning on that time, and still I'm learning because English is a language we cannot learn properly in whole day if we are preparing. So
Mhm.
that's why I'm just trying best in my life, and I'm doing. And you know what? When I was start in my first batch, so there was some student who always judge me if she is
Okay.
teaching me that is a right or not, because they all are in my same age. Some are elder than me, some are older also than me. And you know what, the first bit, the one student has come, age is a 40 years old.
Oh
Then
God.
on that time I just thought like that, how can I teach that person, because this person is belong to in my father age. But when I was teaching, my life was a shivering. But
Okay.
day by day, and slowly, I just involve this thing, and I little bit enjoy also. That's
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So nowadays, when you are teaching in an institute, and I think you have to teach multiple batches. Am I right?
yes.
How do you manage your workplace and your personal work? And sometimes you already mentioned you are aspirant of the government job. So nowadays you are preparing, or just you enjoying in in
No,
this
no, no.
teaching?
I'm just no. I don't teach our multiple batches. I just teach only two batches. And
Okay,
on
okay.
that two batches, each batch is a 20 students. If any students has a time problem, so I just convince that person, no, you have to just come on the evening time, because I don't have a time, because I have to give the time on my study, which is the first target of my English
Oh,
speaking as a trainer job is not my first target. Is it a side work which I am doing? So I
okay.
cannot make my professional this work. But I don't know why this thing happened with me. I always take away this work, but uh, in by side by side, this work comes to me. So I just thought like that. No, I don't want to leave this work. If the God gives this opportunity, maybe in the future something is happen a good with me. So I just do, because the government job is not possible for to everyone.
Absolutely all right.
Very difficult, because government job is a second life for the each and every aspirant. So I just thought like that, government, if God give me this opportunity, so I just take this. So that things I'm doing. But nowadays, when I am not covering my age, so I just preparing a government job is also.
Oh, that's wonderful, I think, and you are doing great, and you are chasing your goal to get government job. It's very fantastic. And the same time, you are covering different skills also. So it may be in the future you are going to work on this skill also. So what do you think, if it would be possible, you will get lot of subscriber, and lot of subscriber force you to give online classes and batches and everything. So what's your desire over it?
I can't imagine, because I never think like that. But if I got a lot of subscribers, so it's really a good thing for me, and it's really awesome, because I'm doing a practice a lot. I'm doing a hard work also for the becoming a YouTuber, because I am also not a big YouTuber. Nobody know me, but just by the I'm doing a I think 1 year I have been spent for this platform. So
Mhm.
that's a good. And
Yeah,
here
absolutely all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now earlier you were just enjoying and learning and teaching, but now you are on the YouTube platform, and lot of subscriber I think you have gained, and it may be possible to next few months later you are going to grab lot of more subscriber. So it would be right to do with your subscriber, and whatever they are going to ask, you should try to reply him, and it would be better for the subscriber as well as you also. So you are doing great. It may be in the future you will be with more subscriber and more courage to do more in this field. That is wonderful. Okay. So one more question, like I'm gonna to ask you, just little different question. How do you maintain your healthy lifestyle?
health
Because you
life
have
is
a lot of work. Yeah, you have a lot of work. If sometime maybe you are going go through the stress. So how do you manage your healthy lifestyle?
first thing is that I never take a stress, because if I take a stress, so
It's
my
wonderful.
you know what, before some days I have been suffering from a fever, typhoid.
Okay.
and
Oh.
that's when I lose my health also. But I did my work on that time. I never bunk my attend. I never bunk the classes because I really enjoy when I teach the same age students. You know what? I
Oh.
have a chance to shout them, scold them, and gain a lot of respect. So I really enjoy it.
Mhm.
And if you talk
Absolutely all
about
right.
it's
In a teaching
yeah,
field, every teacher get lot of respect to others and teacher
yeah.
like colleagues as well as the students. So it's wonderful, respectable job really.
Yeah, you know what? If you watch the video in the last 27 of the August, a batch of the students gave me a surprise party on my birthday. I never imagined like that because they
Oh.
just do. And this video is also on my YouTube channel. If you have a time, just watch it. On that video,
Sure.
you just think like that. Yeah, I am doing a lots of great job. That's why that's I achieved. But the reality is that I never accept this thing. That's why I'm enjoying this job is also. And if you talk about the health, so health, no, I'm not doing a much work on my health because these are doing, and because I'm very foodie person. I can eat
Oh,
each and everything which I like most. So I don't do any particular
extra.
functions
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
health.
extra diet or anything else. Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Like one more thing you already mentioned about your birthday day. So it was very, I think, quiet because I think money is not everything. When you are going to get respect from others, the special prizes and special respect, that is valuable thing. That is going to store inside your heart whole day and whole life, not whole day. Okay. So it was your memorable day, I think, and you are going to enjoy from this thought whole life. So really, sometimes money is not valuable. Sometimes respect and other things is very valuable inside the heart.
Yeah.
Really, really.
Money can give you everything, but respect nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Absolutely right.
that is okay if you can just buy a respect from the other. If you give the money to anyone, just and say to that person, no, just do a respect of me. So this is only for some time. But if you're doing a very good work in your life, so that is work is called the long times.
Absolutely all right. So, like, do you do little bit of yoga or exercise, anything else related to?
No, I never
Oh,
do this kind of things
okay. That's just you enjoy your life as per your
because
line.
I'm not
Okay.
interested for this types of work and the yoga and like yeah, but I respect that the work, but I never did.
Yeah, sometimes we have to do like this kind of activity when we feel more problem. But I think you already feel fit and fiddle, so yeah, I think this is not need for you. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay. So, do you want to anything? Do you want to ask
Yeah,
anything? That's yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I want to ask you. Okay, so first question is that why are you learning this language? Is there any reason behind?
Oh, this is very interesting question for me. Really, if I talk about my passion, so I'm so passionate to learn this language. It was my childhood dream to speak English because in childhood I was not studious, but I was not good at English. So at that situation, just I was thinking to read, write, and get the proper meaning. So that was my dream from my childhood. But I wanted to do something better in my English in my life. So it was my childhood dream, and just I started before 1.5 years ago to learning this language, and now I am learning, I am working, I am enjoying my life. And if I talk about next my goal, why I am learning, so one in a brief, it is my passion to enhance the communication skill like English language. This is a global language. The second one I want to work in because I want to be myself. I want to see myself as a blogger. I want to make blogs in English blog in the future, and would be I also go for the online classes or offline classes. It may be possible something. So that is my in my bucket list. What I do.
This
I
is
don't
your
know
dream.
exactly.
Do you want to
Yeah, yeah,
become
yeah.
a YouTuber?
Yeah, absolutely all right. I would be happy to see myself as an English blogger and YouTuber. That is my
It's may
dream.
come true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you are doing any hard work of any field, so maybe that the dream comes in take us some time, but it will be true.
Absolutely all right. Because I know that very well myself. I was not able to speak a single line, a single word. But now I'm able to convey my message. It so that's when I recall my that days and today. So it's totally more different. So
Yeah.
yeah, I struggled a lot, and it would be possible for me within 1 and 2 year. I would be, I would be the place where I want. Yeah.
You know what? When I was a student, so I don't like English. Yes, because
Okay.
I always get a very less marks in English in the comparison of to all subject. So my teacher
Mhm.
always insert me. You cannot do nothing, and you are not well a speaker. You are not gaining a lots of marks in your exam in the comparison of two
Mhm.
other students. Then I just ignore it. And when I was in inter, I just choose my subject. I leave it English and choose a computer. But
Mhm.
someone suggests me, no, you have to take the English because this is a career. On that time, there's a lot of guardian and the parents also who always just force you that this thing you have to take this. So I just thought, no, okay, I can do this. But after when I was in coming enter my in the graduation, one of my friend insult me in my English. Your English is very poor. Then I just thought, no,
Okay.
now I have to join our institute. I have to learn this language because this is only language I can do this. So day by day I'm
Absolutely
learning,
right.
and still I'm doing the mistakes also in my conversation. But I and because teaching part is another sector. If you are speaking in front of two in anyone, so maybe that is a
Absolutely all
mistake
right.
will happen. But day
Absolutely
by
all
day
right.
I'm learning. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely all right. And each mistakes we are going to learn everything new. And teaching that means we are going to teach front of the person. And at this situation, the mind is more conscious to teach. What I'm going to teach, I already decided. But while the
Yes.
conversation, it sometimes we are not decided what I'm going to speak and what we are going to talk. It may be a little misconception or little mistake, so it would be eradicated after some time. It's all depend on the practice. As much as we are going to go through the practice, one day we will become champion. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely all
Absolutely
right.
right.
Mhm. Okay,
So are you
so
teaching in an English medium school and Hindi medium school?
no, I'm not teaching English medium school. I'm school in Hindi medium. That is a school in Hindi medium, and my work is quite different. That means I, I haven't, I don't have to teach any particular classes like 4, 6, 7, 8. Like okay, just I'm a computer teacher. So sometimes I have to manage my official work, and then after 1 and 2 classes I have to attend like secondary, like 10th and 12th standard, and few of the other students also like outer of school. So yeah, these are the things basically I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you are doing another side work?
No, I'm not doing another side work, just I'm teaching. This is the an institute that is running under the government project. So but this is situated inside the school, so I have to manage some school work, then after I have to teach.
Okay, okay, okay. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, is there another question do you want to ask me?
Yeah, of course. I would be happy to ask one more question. Then we can wrap up our conversation. Yeah, like just I want to know what dose would you like to give to my viewers? That would be more better. What's your experience? Learners make mistake, and what would you suggest him? Just I want to know.
Okay, it's a great opportunity if I'm suggesting to anyone and they are covering it from the my side, so that's a good for me. First thing is that
Mhm.
if anybody is a learner, they want to start a English journey, so I think they have to maintain a patience, because this is very
Mhm.
important.
Absolutely.
If we do any work and we don't have a patience, so we cannot learn anything. So, because this
Mhm.
English is not an overnight journey, we cannot complete this language in a single night. We have to take us some time, and we have to give this some
Absolutely.
time also. So, first thing is that it's very important for the all beginners. They always just think like that. I have to give the time. If you are
Mhm.
ready for the giving the time, so nobody can stop you for the speaker, for the becoming a speaker and a well speaker also. And the second thing is that
Absolutely.
they always touch with the grammar, because there's a lot of trainer, there's a lot of speaker, they suggest grammar is not need. But in my personal opinion, if you are not learning a grammar, if you don't have a topic, if you don't have idea about the grammar, how to add your sentence, how to maintain our sentence, then something sometimes they jerk ours. So for a second thing is
Mhm.
that you always touch with the grammar, not take a lot huge part of the grammar, but a small parts you
Mhm.
need. And the third
Absolutely.
thing is important, like a vocabulary. Vocabulary is most important, because if you are speak a well. whole sentence in Hindi, but you add a single word. This is a best vocab in your conversation, so everybody just interact with your single words. They
Absolutely all right.
always curious about to know what is the means of that word. So I think
Mhm.
you always add one single word in your conversation, a very unique word. Not for all
Mhm.
time, but sometime you have to use these words and you learn the vocabulary also day by day with the new words. So I think
Mhm.
these two steps are good. Is a very important for the viewers also for the beginners. That's it.
Mhm. Absolutely, all right. I am totally agree with you because you already cover a very special things that is very necessary for the beginners. Because if I talk about the beginners, so consistency is very important. If they are going to speak today, then leave one day, 2 day, take pause, then after they are going to get, it will not work on it. So
Yes.
consistency is very important. I think within a one day, if they are going to speak 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, it would be more better to speak and learn this language. The second you already mentioned like grammar. So my thought also my same opinion. Whenever I say something to any people, so I always suggest, yeah, it is not. This is not necessarily like deep grammar, but at least you know what is the use of was, were, should, kid, could, like this kind of thing. If you don't know about the past and future, how can you we use about the v3 and v2? So how it is possible? And this is also the part of grammar. So I think at least we should know about the basic grammar. Then for the fluency, for the advanced learner at this situation, we can go for the deep. So very important. And one more thing you already mentioned about the vocabulary. So this is also very interesting part of the learning language, because if you are going to deliver any message or anything you wanted to say, so at least for the every sentence in every field have a proper vocabulary. So at least when we know about the proper vocabulary for every field, so we can talk. If we are going to talk about particular topic and we don't know the particular vocabularies related to that topic, I think we are not going to speak over it. So all are the things very important. Absolutely all right, I'm totally agree with you. Yeah, it's very amazing.
Okay.
So really, it was very wonderful conversation. I think we made an interesting conversation, and
Yes, definitely. They will definitely learn something another things because it's very important. You know what? If you're talking about it, last time yesterday, one of the students come in my institute as a new student. So they asked me, ma'am, if I give up 1 week only, then I can learn English. So if I ask the question, how can it possible? If you are much better in English, then it will be okay. You can do this. But if you are beginner, if you don't know what is A for app, only know A for apple and nothing else. So how can it possible you can learn English within a 1 week and with a 1 I think 1 month is also it's not more time if you are a beginner. So
absolutely all right.
that's the thing because our students and their now generation are students. There's a no any patience. They always
Mhm.
do and they just think like that. No, today I learn and I just learn it. They don't want to do the hard work in their field.
Absolutely all right. They don't want to do hard work and they don't want to consistent more month. Only they within 1 and 2 and 3. Mostly people think about the 3 month. But in my think, at least if you wanted to become a good speaker, so at least it take 2 to 3 years. Then you will be fine.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Because I am doing a work also, and 1 to 2.5 hours, half years I spend. So when I am not speaking well, and
Absolutely all right.
I am unable to speak in front of two if any person are coming. You know what? My cousin belong to another country, so she is doing their work, and when I talk that person, I always joke. I always because her English are too talking notch, and my English is very normal English. Everybody can understand. Everybody can. I can understand, but sometimes it's difficult for me.
Yeah, it happened. It happened with everyone. And you know, we have our native language, different native language. Okay, every people have a different types of vernacular language that they can speak very easily. But this is new for me and for the learners who belongs to UP, Bihar, and Uttar Pradesh. This is totally new, and I think they don't have more good atmosphere to learn from the childhood. They grown and grew with their native language. So when we are going to consume new things, it will take time to understand everything. Really. Okay, so I think we have done our session, and it was really fantastic conversation. And really, I enjoyed a lot with you, lot also as well. And thank you so much to give me your valuable feedback as valuable time, precious time. And yeah, you most thank you so much again.
Thanks to you also, because if you are not joined, so maybe that conversation, it won't be a possible. So thanks so much. Okay, so we will meet soon again in a different session.
Sure,
Okay, so bye bye and take
absolutely.
care. Have a good day.
Okay, have a nice day. Bye bye.